lose yourself in a good book. The Bord Gáis Energy Book Club.
Our next guest left a career in finance to pursue her love of fiction writing. Since then, she's been a little bit successful. She's published 19 best-selling novels, 2 collections of short stories, and has sold more than 4 million books worldwide.
Check you out. Author, new bride, we'll get to that anon, and favourite of the show, Sheila O'Flanagan, joins us now to tell us about her latest release and this month's book club choice for June, If You Were Me. Sheila, as always, you are very welcome to Ireland AM.
Thank you very much.
Now, let's get the new bride thing out of the way.
Yes.
So, blushing bride you are.
But I don't think blushing, but...
But yourself and your other half have been together for 34 years, you were telling me.
Yes, we
What
did.
a wonderful thing that is.
Well, it's good. So we finally decided, yes, we're here for the long haul.
Sheila said I decided no other better offers were coming my way.
They weren't, absolutely not. And I felt, well, I was going to have to get the wedding thing done before my face fell too much. So it all came together at that point.
And you had a ceremony in March?
We did.
Were you here or were you in Alicante?
Oh, no, we were here. We got married down in the registry office in Grand Canal Street, and it was really nice. It was lovely. We really enjoyed it.
Has it changed anything?
Oh, good question.
We're closer. I'm going to say that very smugly.
After 34 years, it's changed things.
Actually, no, it hasn't changed things that much at all. I mean, I don't feel any different. But now every time somebody says it's your husband or something, I say, oh, so it is. You know?
Do you get a little thrill then, saying my husband?
No, I just
not
laugh.
so much. No, you just laugh.
No, but do you know what? We had a good relationship, and we still have a good relationship, and. I guess it's kind of made it a little bit cosier, perhaps, or something.
Sheila's like, stop talking about me. I'm mortified. Let's talk about the books. We will. Well, congratulations,
but
and I'm sure you'll be happy for many, 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 many years.
Well, I hope so.
Yeah, you will be, undoubtedly, undoubtedly. 34 years in, you've got it right.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new book, because every year you come back to us, and every year you've produced a little bit of magic that flies off the shelves. So, what is it about this year?
Well, this one is about. It's about your kind of the life that you're living and the life that you might have led if you'd done something else. Do you know what I mean? So it's set between Ireland and Seville, because Seville is just one of my favourite places in the world, and it's kind of hot and passionate, and there's a bit of hot passion in the book.
Is there a bit of sexy,
There's
Sheila?
a little bit of sexy in the book. There's the kind of the hot nights, the mojitos, the whole kind of flamenco vibe going on. But basically, this woman who's kind of quite successful and a good businesswoman, and she's in Seville for a conference or for a meeting with her clients, and she unexpectedly oversleeps. And in oversleeping, she misses the train and she misses the plane, which is when she's going back for her soon-to-be husband's, his mother's 70th birthday. The mother doesn't entirely approve of her, so she's in a big panic when she misses the train and everything. And but in missing that, she bumps into her first kind of love, her little, I suppose, her young crush. The guy she went out with one date, and then the family disappeared, and she never saw him again. And obviously she'd been gutted and devastated at the time, and now she meets him again, and of course he's not young, and it's not that again. He's quite sexy and good looking, and she's looking at him thinking, gosh, if only you guys hadn't disappeared. And the reasons as they disappeared are revealed in the book, because it's not just a simple, you know, I didn't want to see you again.
Does she forget all about the hubby and the mammy's birthday?
Well, she doesn't forget about that, because obviously he's ringing her up and she has to say, I'm missing the party.
I'm with my sexy first love, see you later.
Well, she doesn't kind of look at it like that initially, but obviously meeting him again, you know, makes her think, gosh, what would have happened and how could it
the other paths you could have taken in life.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like that. So it ends up being a bit of a will she, won't she book about what she's going to do.
Da, da, da.
A little bit like that, yes. Yeah, with all the mojitos in the background.
We were just discussing this. You kind of are living the other life. You know, you left finance and decided to do what you wanted to do, and you moved to a lovely sunny country. I know you live here as well, but you know, you have your home in Alicante and you do your writing, so you kind of took the path that most people dream about but never actually do.
Well, I suppose, I mean, I look at life, and we go through a long period of time, if we're lucky, you know, we live long lives, and I think there's always times to be doing different things. And you know, for me, there was a time to be was a time to be in that area of trading and finance and excitement. And then I moved on to something else, and that's my time to do something else. And, you know, who knows? It was my time to be married as well, of course. But who knows?
It's an extraordinary shift, though. I mean, it's one thing for people to say, I was a journalist and segued into writing novels, or I was a teacher and segued. To go from commercial bond dealer to novelist is a fair shift.
It is, but, you know, the truth is that I always wanted to write and I always loved books, and that was where my heart was. And I went into banking because I just had to earn a living, you know, but it was never my first love. I mean, I don't know anybody would sit down and say banking is my first love. I mean,
I've met people who say that and believe it and mean it.
Yeah, and I think that's a bit tragic, to be perfectly honest. So it was never what it's never the thing that you know, I'd say, oh, I want to get out of bed because I love doing this so much. I mean, I enjoyed doing it, but, you know...
So you don't get up and check Bloomberg for Greek spreads over the bund?
I did for a long time, but now I've kind of managed to kind of cut that cord and not anymore. But I do enjoy reading news stories, business stories in the papers and things like that, but I don't feel as tied into it as I used to.
Still quite a brave,
thankfully.
It's a brave step to take though, Sheila. Like, okay, maybe you were financially sound, but, you know, it's a big leap, because a lot of people have their dream career and they're thinking, well, I'm making money, that's my daily life. If I could only do that. You know, to just jump ship and do it, it's a big thing to do.
Well, I think the thing about it is you have to kind of have certain faith in yourself.
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't, to be honest, I didn't think I'd be writing 20 books or 19 books or however many books. I didn't think I'd be doing that. But I thought I would give it a go for a few years, and then I thought maybe I would end up doing something else, and who knows, I might still end up doing
And
something
you weren't
else.
tempted back in 2008 when bonds got really exciting?
That's probably the time that I walked away. I was quite happy to walk away the most. Do you know, because I think it just became... It's not a thing for your heart.
No,
you know?
no, it's not.
It's not.
Well, congratulations on the latest. Undoubtedly, it'll add another huge amount of sales. The book title is If You Were Me. Sheila O'Flanagan, thank you very much for coming in this morning.
Her 20th book.
I know.
We have 10 signed copies of Sheila's latest book to give away. To be in with a chance of winning, all you have to do is text AM, followed by your name and address to 53131.
Now, this month's book club choice is Sheila's book. It is, of course, If You Were Me. If you would like to be in with a chance of winning a book club goodie bag and a Versus tablet, then just send in your reviews to us by Friday, July the 25th. You can email them to irelandam@tv3.ie, or if you're old school, you can post them to Bord Gáis Energy Book Club, TV3, Westgate Business Park, Ballymount, Dublin 24.
Lose yourself in a good book. The Bord Gáis Energy Book Club.